Today on the net, activists in Bahrain condemn police brutality. Outrage in Canada after Luca Magnotta is named Newsmaker of the Year. And the most pirated television shows of 2012. On the whole, videos purporting to show police brutality in Bahrain do the rounds online but generate little reaction. But this footage, filmed in the central town of A'ali on December 23rd, has sparked outrage across the kingdom. We see a police officer stopping a man for an identity check. The man isn't in possession of his ID. The furious police officer starts shouting and insulting the man who's holding an infant and then slaps him twice. Reactions to the video, which is now known as the slap video, have gone beyond Bahrain and to neighbouring countries. Journalists, scholars and activists have been sharing the clip on social networks, denouncing the officer's abuse of power, some describing his acts as inhumane. But the police services are angered by the outcry caused by the incident. Bahrain's head of public security has said it's a further attempt at demeaning his staff. He claims organisations are trying to stir up hatred towards police officers, trying to ambush them with well-thought-out scenarios they film to use in anti-regime propaganda. But according to activists in Bahrain, this isn't the first time the police officer in question has behaved in such a way. And so the Ministry of Interior has publicly condemned his acts on Twitter, saying he has been arrested and promising to bring him before a military tribunal. A source close to the family refuses to believe this, however, claiming there's been no evidence of the arrest. He also adds that in his opinion, these official statements were made simply to calm public opinion. Canada's national news agency, the Canadian Press, has named Luca Rocco Magnotta Newsmaker of the Year 2012, a controversial choice that's become something of a huge news story, even though he was the first choice for 22% of editors and news directors invited to cast their ballot. Magnotta killed a man, cut him up, and then posted a grisly video to YouTube. Web users have taken to social networks and media outlets to express their outrage over the decision, some saying that this was exactly the kind of fame Magnotta lusted after. Some of Canada's well-known faces have publicly asked the press to retract the selection out of respect for the people of Canada. A famous comedian has stated it's time to put an end to this fascination with crazed killers. A petition has also been launched online, seeking 10,000 signatures demanding a new election. And on Twitter, members of the public have been joined by political circles in criticising the choice. Interim Liberal leader Bob Rae says the Canadian Press has reached a new low, describing the selection as disgusting and accusing the agency of resorting to cheap sensationalism. Conservative MP Jay Aspin is appealing to the Canadian Press's decency and better judgment, asking them to rescind their choice. Heritage Minister James Moore has said Newsmaker of the Year shouldn't simply be the person with the most hits on Google News, and urges the press agency to rethink their selection criteria. According to a study published on specialist site Torrent Freak, the most pirated television show of 2012 was Game of Thrones, which airs on the American network HBO, with over 4,200,000 illegal downloads. In second place comes Dexter, with over 3,800,000 downloads in the past 12 months, and taking home bronze, The Big Bang Theory, which was downloaded illegally over 3,200,000 times. Lady Gaga's 32 million or so Twitter followers are all excited following the pop star's Christmas Day announcement she was working on a film about her life that will also document the making of her upcoming album and explore her staggering global popularity. Lady Gaga's Little Monsters, as she affectionately calls her fans, are eagerly awaiting the feature-length film, which is to be shot by photographer Terry Richardson. At the beginning of the week, a giant aquarium in a Shanghai shopping centre in China suddenly burst for no apparent reason, causing huge material damage and injuring 15 or so people. The shocking incident was caught on CCTV, and the video has since gone viral.
到处都是飞溅的玻璃碎片，最厚的玻璃碎片有25公分。鱼缸爆裂后，缸内的3条鲨鱼全部飞出缸外。爆裂分别导致7名商场工作人员。